Hey everyone, Yolanda Dye with Fresh Tracks Leadership Development. Welcome back to Thursday Thoughts. If you haven't checked out Language Customers Love, that was last week's series. This week's series is about Language Customers Loathe. Now there's two things that really upset me as a customer, and one of them is please hold, being placed on hold automatically, and the second one is I don't know. Now there is two things. One of them is when I call an establishment, I don't expect to be placed on hold without being asked. That's just, I find it very rude and very offensive. And to get around that in the training, what I suggest to my staff is to certainly ask if they can be placed on hold, and if they say no, or if they just have a quick question, answer it. But if they really can't take the call right now, I always ask them to have a callback number that they can call back right after the lunch rush or the dinner rush or whatever the question, whatever they have, whenever your next time available is. And the second one is, I don't know. Now this really comes back to your training components. So there's one thing about not knowing the answer, but then there's the other component of not knowing what your next steps are if you still don't know the answer. So when I have a question, say for any business, particularly in customer service, a question about the product, a question about the service, and they stand and stare at me with an I don't know blank look on their face, it's really upsetting, and it really concerns me because that opportunity is not given to them to find out what their next steps are. So in my training, I always provide them with, I don't know, let me find out. What else can we do? Right off the hop. So it doesn't leave the customer hanging in confusion or in dissatisfaction, because they're obviously asking you something, and if you don't know the answer, how do you obtain the answer? And sometimes it is your job to know the answer. And so then again, it comes back to your training policies and practices. So languages customers loathe, I don't know, and please hold. Two of the ones that really bother me, and how I get around those. I hope you found those helpful. Take care, everyone.